guys, my name is Maddie, welcome to another video, and today we are going to be tier ranking book couples. Because I want to. I've got, how many couples have I got? I've got 26 couples we're going to be ranking today. They vary from fantasy couples to romance couples. I've got 5 tiers we're going to be putting them in, and we'll just get to chat about some book couples. This video will be spoiler free, but it will kind of 100% give away what couples end up together, or like probably will end up together. I will not be saying any like outright spoilers, but again will spoil the couples. So if you don't even want to know what couples end up together in certain books, then don't watch this video. But then again, a lot of these are like just romance books, so you kind of know from the start anyway. And in most books it is kind of obvious who's going to end up together and who's not, so it's okay. But these are personally some books that I have read and I want to rank the couples, so we're gonna do that. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, and let's get on to the video. Alright, so let's talk tiers. The tiers that I've got here are soulmates in every universe. That is like just like my favorite couples of all time, and they are literally soulmates in every universe. We've got Endgame, which is just like they grow old together, they stay together till the end of time. I guess they stay together. We've got Cuties for just a cute couple, and to be honest, a free space for if I don't know where to put one. And then we've got 100% broke up after the book ended. This is for the couples that 100% broke up after the book ended. These are for the couples that 100% didn't last. It was either purely physical or they just won't last. And then we got didn't even deserve to be together in the first place. This is for the couples that don't deserve to be a couple, that there's no chemistry with whatsoever, or I just hate the couple. So yeah. Okay, so let's get started. We're just gonna go by order. Okay, so first we've got Jeremy and Lowen from the book Verity by Colleen Hoover. Not gonna lie, didn't even deserve to be together in the first place. What kind of a couple is this? They're not gonna end up together, they're not gonna stay together forever, and if they do, it's gonna be toxic. If you've read the book, you'll know what I mean, but why are they a couple? Why are they a couple in the first place? Why? Like, if you read the end of the book, why the hell are they a couple? Because like, either way, it's a little bit judgy, it's a little bit strange, whichever thing you choose to believe at the end of the book. I just don't get it. They're weird. I don't like them, and they didn't deserve to be a couple in the first place. Okay, now we've got Scarlett and Julian. Oh, they're so cute. I love Scarlett and Julian. I feel like they're gonna be Endgame. I would put them in Cuties, but I want to put them in Endgame because I feel like they are to die for. I did want to reread the series just to read about them because I kind of slept on them when I first read the series because I was reading it for like Jax, and I just feel like I need to read it for them because their story is cute. Like, the things that I think about them and the stuff that I remember about them are honestly so cute, and I really slept on that. I just remember, like, everything I know about them and remember about them is adorable, and they're defo endgame. Next we got Bryce and Hunt from Crescent City. I feel like their Endgame. I do love them. They're so good together, and obviously if you've read the books, you know they are like perfect for each other, and so they're 100% Endgame. I just love them. They're so cute. They're such a good couple. Next we have Nazira and Kenji. I absolutely love them, but we don't see a whole lot of them, so I'm gonna put them in Cuties. I love Kenji with all my heart, and I love Nazira, and they are a great couple, but we don't, from what I remember, see much of them. Like, the series is more centered on like Aaron and Juliet, that we don't really see much of Kenji and Nazira, and so there's not much for me to go off of, but I do think they are adorable, and there's just a few quotes that I have in my head that are so cute of them. Okay, this is kind of cut off in the image, but that is meant to be Olive and Adam Carlson from The Love Hypothesis. I honestly don't remember much about this book, so I couldn't really tell you, but from what I remember, they were cute, so I'm gonna put them in Cuties. I do not remember them that well though. Next we got Zara and Rowan from The Fine Print. Again, I do not remember anything from that book apart from he takes her around Disneyland, or the Dreamland, whatever Disneyland is in that universe. I'm gonna put them in Cuties because I don't remember them, and they don't really deserve to be in any other tier, to be honest. Next we have Tate and Miles from the book Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. 100% broke up after the book ended. I'm sorry, if you've read the book, they 100% broke up straight after that. There's no way they stay together forever. This man is broken. He needs to sort himself out. He needs to fix himself. And look, they 100% broke up after the book ended. I know if you read November 9, you see them in the future, but like, we're gonna pretend that doesn't exist. They 100% broke up after the book ended. Next we got Atlas and Lily. I think I'm gonna put them in Cuties just because they are cute. I do think they probably would have stayed together at the end. Obviously we have a second book of them getting together, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not finish It Starts With Us. That is my least favorite book of all time. I will hate on that book until the day I die. I honestly think they would stay together because like they find a way to like reconnect, and like, you know, like the invisible string theory, they find a way back to each other, and they're like following the string until they like meet each other again. That's obviously what happened and it ends with us, and I just think they're really cute. Their story is cute, and I'm not going to shame it because it's Colleen Hoover. It is a cute story, but again, I don't think it's anywhere else really deserving because it is a cute story, but like that's kind of it. Next we got Lysandra and Aedion from Throne of Glass. I actually don't know where to put them because they were not one of my favorite couples in the Throne of Glass series. Like, they were good, but like there wasn't really much to go off of. I don't want to put them in any of these because I do think they probably would have stayed together, but like, I don't know, I'm just gonna put them in cuties. I think cuties are gonna be used the most, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I'm gonna put them there because I don't really remember anything about them. They were not one of my favourites. They're probably down the list of my favourite Throne of Glass couples, but yeah. Next we have Stella and Christian from Twisted Lies. I want to put them in, I don't know, I'm trying to remember. I think that'll probably be Endgame, if I'm remembering correctly. A lot of stuff that he did for her and like their whole situation was really cute and he was really supportive for it. And the third act breakup reason was a little bit sketch, but like at the end of the day, I think they obviously did work out and they probably will work it out. So I feel like they're not going to break up. And they're more than cute because like the stuff that he did for her was like really good, and like the way he was with her, really relate to Stella. So the way that he treated her was like really good, and I like the way he treated her and like how nice he was to her about everything. So I think it would be Endgame. Next we got Jules and Josh. I love Jules Ambrose with my whole heart, and Josh is such a cutie and he's so funny. He's like Kenji in another life. I think I'm gonna put them in cuties though because the third act breakup, that whole situation, diabolical. Like, Josh, what are you doing? Do you think they'll stay together though? Because their personalities do match, but like, Josh, what are you doing? Oh, Josh, come on. Next, we got Jude and Carden. I think they are soulmates in every universe because, not gonna lie, they hate each other, but they love each other really. Like, honestly, they are one of a kind. I think their souls are like forever intertwined. They would be soulmates in every universe. I'm sorry, they just would. Next, we got Bridget and Reese. Defo, 100% soulmates in every universe. I'm sorry. What they did together, oh my days, you cannot. They are perfect for each other. The way that they literally did stuff just so they could be together. It's such a beautiful story. They're from Twisted Games and they are the cutest couple in the whole series. The love that they share is so strong. They would 100% be soulmates in every universe. Next, we got Ava and Alex Volkov from Twisted Love, the first book in the Twisted series. I don't know where to put them. I'm just thinking about what they went through. The way he handled her was really good. I do think the third act breakup wasn't as bad as like some of the other ones. I think they're Endgame. They're really cute. I do think they were good for each other. The way he handled her was really good. Next we got Minorian, Dorian and Manon from Throne of Glass. I am putting them in Endgame, 100%. I love them. We again didn't see a lot of them in Throne of Glass. Like, we did miss out on a lot from them, I think, but they're still cute. People love them to this day. I love them to this day. They are such a good couple, and I hope if she ever does write a new Throne of Glass book, we get more of them because their story's unfinished. Let's just put that out there. And just thinking of the little things, when she needed to go somewhere safe, she's taking a door in. I'm sorry. Just so cute, honestly, so cute. Next, we got Rowan. I'm gonna put them in Endgame, not soulmates in every universe, and that might trigger a lot of people. It's not for what you think. I think they are made for each other and they are perfect for each other and they are so cute. But just thinking of the one guy from the beginning, if you know, you know. Oh my days, in another life, her and him would have been perfect. And there's also, oh my days, the way that she literally has 3 people I would love to see her with, and that like I would die to see her with, and that she fits with so well that I can't put her in soulmates in every universe, because in another universe she'd be with one of them, another universe she'd be with the other, and it would be perfect either way. So not quite soulmates in every universe, but her and Rowan are adorable and I do love them, and they're defo made for each other. Next we got Cassian and Nesta from ACOTAR. A lot of their relationship, from what I remember, is physical. I think she would have been better, and there's definitely been missed potential with putting her with someone else. They're good together, but like I low-key want to see what her and someone else would be like. If you know, you know. The whole dance scene, if only. I want to know what would have happened if things went differently. But don't think they broke up after the book ended. They are good for each other and they do kind of like fit each other. But at the same time, it was more physical than I think emotional. I'm gonna put them in cuties, I think. They're not really anywhere else. Next, we got Kale and Irene from Throne of Glass. I'm gonna put them in cuties because they were really good for each other. They're kind of like perfectly made for each other. I think she was really good to him. He was really good to her. And the way that they kind of connected was really special. Actually, I think I'm gonna put them in Endgame because I do think they are Endgame. And they're just so adorable. And she's the reason I like Kale still. Like, Tower of Dawn really made me like him again. He did do really wrong in the beginning of the series and he's hated by a lot of people, but he did redeem himself and she helped me see the good in him. Like, she saw the good in him, and that's so cute to think about. Next, we've got Aaron and Juliet. They're going straight in Soulmates in Every Universe because if you know in the series, you know they are quite literally made for each other, and no matter what happened, they fell in love every time. No one can separate these two. They are literally made for each other and they are therefore soulmates in every single universe. Next, I think this is Catalina and Aaron Blackford from The Spanish Self-Deception. I have a little bit of an issue with this book. I'm gonna put him in cuties because I don't know if I'm remembering this correctly or not, but doesn't he like learn a whole language just to speak to her family? Or is that a different book? If that's a different book and I've put them in cuties for no reason, I'm gonna cry. But I just didn't vibe. I didn't really vibe with this book, so that's kind of tainted my view on them, but I'm just gonna put them in cuties because I don't know if they quite broke up after the book ended, but it was cute. And guys, you see what's in the bottom? Is Eva Jax going straight up here? Actually, we're going first. Forget it, I'm going first. Eva Jax, Evangeline and Jax from Once Upon a Broken Heart. My babies, okay? They quite literally are soulmates in every universe. They will fall in love no matter what. They are made for each other. Like, not even like time and space and anything can separate them. They are literally made for each other. No one can tell me otherwise. Nothing can bring these two apart. They are literally soulmates in every single universe. They are the love that I want. I want what they have. Please and thank you. I want a Jax in my life. Please and thank you. I honestly love their love. Their story is my favorite love story I've ever read, and I don't think anything will ever change that. Next, we got Xaden and Violet. I feel like theirs is a tricky one. They have the emotional bond, but a lot of it is just physical. I think it's also because it's an adult fantasy, and that's why I love YA fantasies, because they have the love connection that like others do not, and they have the stronger love story, and it's just more beautiful in my opinion. I do like adult fantasy, but I think when it's YA, it's more like emotional and it's like the more beautiful love story. And that's where I think these guys lack, is they kind of have the emotion, but like, you know, like if you think of Iron Flame, some stuff that I think he did for her or she did for him, whatever, was very good emotionally, but like, I don't know. I actually don't know where to put them. I think I'm going to put them in cuties because I don't think they quite broke up after the book ended. I mean, we obviously don't know. We have 2 out of 5 books so far. But I do think they get into cuties because of stuff that happened in Iron Flame that, like, was very emotional and, like, it's good. It was good. Next, we have, I think this is Rosie and Lucas from the American Roommate Experiment. I'm putting these straight in cuties. I love them so much. I hate the Spanish Self-Deception, but I love the American Roommate Experiment with all my heart. That is my favourite romance standalone. I love these two. They are so cute. Just the whole book is adorable, and so I'm gonna love them automatically, but they are adorable. I love them with all my heart. I also got Hannah and Garrett from The Deal. I literally read this, I finished it this month actually. I don't know where to put them. I'm gonna put them in cuties because with the first half of the book, I really struggled because it literally was purely physical. I didn't see anything that wasn't physical. You know, his first attraction to her was physical, and I didn't like that. I want my emotion, thank you very much. But then we get towards like the end of the book and they start opening up to each other, and then we get the emotion, and they're really good about the emotion. And so I personally want to put them in cuties. They're not quite broken up because they had the emotional connection and the bond, and the way he went about her especially was so good. Now we got Rizan and Feyre. They are 100% soulmates in every universe. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, they just are. They have more of the emotional connection that, like, for example, Nessian didn't have. They had 3 books to build up their romance, not just 1 book, so it didn't feel rushed, it took its time. They had just such like a good emotional story and a connection, and their story was good. I really like their story. Their story is an example where you can balance the emotional like connection with the, you know, the spice and the adultness of the book, and I really like their story for that. Their story is really good and it's just so beautiful. I think they are made for each other. They are like 2 halves of one whole, and I love them so much. And then finally we have Peyton and Kai from Powerless. I think I'm going to put them in Endgame because I do love them, and the way that he speaks about her and the way he describes her and like his POVs about her are so beautiful. The way this man talks about her, I want to be talked about by my man in future. The whole favorite color scene, this man, oh my days. They're like, just romance itself is so cute. They have the connection without anything physical. Like in the first book, you know what we don't get, but we get all the emotion, the love and the romance despite nothing physical, and it's so good, and it's such a good like show that we don't need the physical stuff for them to be like a really good couple. Just their whole dynamic, the way that he cares for her, the way that she cares for him, is such a beautiful story, and their love is one that I think will grow in the books to come. I haven't read Reckless yet, and it's still there. I still love their story, and I still think that they are endgame because just the way they are with each other is adorable, and I love it so much. Anyway, that is the end of this video. This is my final tier. I know most of them are in cuties, but I said that at the beginning that was probably gonna happen. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree with my tier list. Let me know where you guys would have put these guys if you were doing this tier list. And yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye guys!